Hello, everyone. This is Own Wall Street with the TradersPerspective.com, taking a look at gold on the 4-hour time frame. Friday was a volatile day for gold, as well as some other securities and currencies. But as you can see, we had a break below this trend line and a quick come up back above it. So they were basically doing some stop loss hunting and did a fake out to the top side as well. I watched the whole thing happen and I couldn't help but laugh. I wasn't actually in the trade for gold because I was still waiting for the overall confirmation for things, and I don't like to get involved later in the month. I just have my own trading scheme, so neither here nor there. The price action still is not signaling that we're going to be breaking out just yet. It's still winding itself up. As you can see, we're above the 50. Almost everything that I said in my Wednesday, video is still intact. As long as this trend line is going to be heading upwards and we're maintaining it as well as this 50, it's just we're getting closer and closer to something breaking. And with the, you know, amount of things going on in the world overall and just the overall look of gold at this time. I mean, just looking back here, we had a very, very strong rally. We came back up, hit that 1300 level, reversed back down, and we've been consolidating ever since. A light volume tap here right before the, big hoopla with Yellen and everything that was supposed to be a volatile, crazy day. Well, it wasn't that crazy. And, if you were following me on Twitter or whatever, I was making a joke about how everybody's so hype about, what's happening with Yellen and Jackson Hole. It's Friday. Her job is to keep stability in the market. And yes, there is volatility at those times because people, get emotional, and then, bots get crazy and just everything starts happening. So the key is to just kind of zone all that garbage out. Again, just focus on what the money is doing. And clearly, the money has been loading up on gold, buying these dips. And this is a place, I think, in general, that gold right now is the new BTD, or buy the dip. So, the hell with the markets overall. I think that the Nasdaq, for example, is going to be continuing to go south. As well as the S&P and the Dow. It's just that time for the markets to finally call it quits. If you read the headlines, do the analysis that there's been a record outflow of money from stocks the past few weeks. So the writing is on the wall. I mean, we're going to be heading there. If you look at the weekly chart on the Nasdaq, for example, it's been keeling over, lower highs, very weak close on Friday. So, again, gold is the new BTD in my opinion, and we're going to see things start to continue to grind up higher. But I just don't see that break happening just yet. We're still, we're right there, but we're just not there yet. Like I said before, consolidation is the key. We are getting there. There's still clearly a lot of supply still above here near this 1300 level. Not everybody's biting into this rally yet. So maybe there'll be another opportunity for, a retrace to, below this trend line, maybe hit this 1280 level and still see consolidation in this level. So looking at this weekly time frame, just to give you an idea, the overall pattern is still very, very bullish. I mean, just look at where we've been, and the price action has been dancing between this 38.2 and this 23.6 level for quite some time now. Now that we are back and firmly so within these two fib levels, it's just a matter of time now before we just grind up and break out. And again, the breakout's gonna have a lot of push. It's gonna be a nice short squeeze. It would not be out of the question to see a quick move to about 1330 or so, or just shy of that. 13, I think this level is about 1315 or so. But once we get above that level, then it'll be quick to 1350 and then 1375, 1400 onwards and upwards. I mean, look at the monthly time frame. So here's the monthly time frame for gold, and the key levels to essentially watch out as the major supply areas, and that would coincide with each one of these: 1297, 1305, 1316, 1378, around this 1413 level, and then up to about this 1607 level, and then the 1800, 1900 level. So, just keep an eye on, these levels here. You could do this on your own chart. This is just how I do things. Keeping everything in perspective at all times is just the way I like to see things. It's part of a good trading plan. And what I'm seeing for gold as far as, what's going to happen going back to this 4-hour time frame, This trend line may probably end up breaking. Just looking at how strong and powerful this candlestick was, and it still failed to close over this 23.6 level on the weekly time frame. Um, I was pointing this out as a resistance level, but you can see we put in another nice consolidation candle here. We had a failure to push up above this, so this is going to be the what fourth one, two, three, four. We've tested it numerous times now. We just have it has not broken yet. So I think that maybe back to the trend line we go again, potentially lower to around this 1290 level to consolidate. Basically between this low here and then these 1290 95 level, 94 level for the meantime. So before we see the breakout, I think we have just a little bit more consolidation before we see the price action start to break out and start testing those highs above 1300. I'm on Wall Street. This has been a presentation of thetradersperspective.com. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do these videos bi-weekly, so my next video is going to be out on Wednesday evening. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Seriously, if you're trading in these markets right now, using the stop loss is absolutely crucial because these moves could be violent when we turn into these inflection points, and once obviously the market starts getting in a new direction and a new trend starts taking place, it gets quite violent and erratic. So if you're in the wrong side of the trade, don't wait out, just get out. In other words, so that's my little helpful tip for you all. Stay focused. I hope you have a great start to the week. I'll touch base with you all on Wednesday. Thank you all so much for watching.